Longest year of my life. Hello. I have a baker's dozen of good things to tell you in this video, as it pertains to Season 2 of Guilty Gear Strive. Faust. This is a Faust video. Everyone else, stay out. Number 1. P&K counter hit changes. Counter hit P&K normals now offer a lot of extra frame advantage. This 2P is +6 on counter hit, meaning you can now create really good situations where you simply couldn't before. Previously, counter hit or normal hit 2P always left you at 0, giving the opponent free reign to mash far S. Low-key, this is probably the most dramatic change to Faust's game plan, and this stabilizes a lot of situations. This also buffs Faust's anti-air conversions dramatically. The counter hit change plus the new Scarecrow startup work together to juice his damage just all over his moveset. This also buffs his reward when mashing 5P out of pressure. Reacting to these counter hits when they do happen is going to be the tricky part. Number 2. 5K is juiced. 5K and close S are now dash cancelable, with 5K being the star of the show here due to its crazy fast 7-frame startup and reach. Press 5K on a read, and if you see a jump, you can dash cancel back in to retain pressure. Since 5K got a hitbox buff against crouchers, it won't leave you vulnerable to people holed up in low block when used in this way, unlike before when they would simply duck under it at all ranges. Just remember, don't dash cancel on block. Number 3. Far S is also juiced. Far S now has a disjointed hitbox, making it way more likely to win, trade, or clash at a distance. It also got its recovery sped up, making it much better on block. Previously, Faust would give up a lot of ground if the opponent would dash block their way in, and now, at the very least, you have more ways to trade with or outright beat their more dominant options. Paired with the P&K counter hit changes, Faust is far more stable in this situation than he used to be. Number 4. Aw yeah, it's all coming together. Here are a sweeping collection of changes in one sequence. Your first Faust fact: you can crawl under Fafnir now. Not only does 2S launch higher, but it also launches on ground hit. Also, Mix Loop is now optimally done with 6-1, going into 1 just before the last hit with a fairly particular timing. It's only mandatory for a few specific routes. Altogether, it just means Faust's stray hits do a lot more. Number 5. RC scaling paired with Scarecrow startup. Since Scarecrow startup was altered, cross-up K-Crow got a buff as well. It works off all sorts of corner enders now. With the changes to RC scaling, Faust gets a huge damage buff off K-Crow mix-ups in the corner. This does so much damage. Let's just bask in it for a moment. Just a moment. Oh yeah. Number 6. Afro guard crushes now for some reason. Afro got insanely buffed. If you go watch better Afros.mp4, all mix-ups now end in guard crush instead of a normal block stun extension. With the buff to 6P launch, 2K becomes the most likely option to rip open your opponent now. It now leads to an early super or even a mix loop. While 2K is theoretically easier to land, close S still does the most damage. Something to consider: on lights, you secure a close S pickup off the new mix loop. This makes the 2K a little more potent. Number 7. New max range mix extensions. Thanks to the speed change to mix, the new mix loop, and Faust's ability to Kara cancel his new 5K dash into mix, he can now convert off max range counter hit far S where he couldn't previously. This conversion has two tricky pieces to it, as the 6-1 route is a little strict, and the Kara cancel is something like a 3-frame window. You can tell you're getting a dash cancel with the new blazing exhaust effect. Even then, you can skip all of this and still take the 6H item OTG for similar damage. Number 8. Scalpel Kara Super. You can now Kara cancel your Scalpel follow-up with supers. 6-3-2-1-4-6H for burst safe bone crushing excitement. And you can also Kara into item super with 2-3-6-2-3-6 P plus H. From my testing, it's Number 9. 6H stagger and scalpel buffs. Now you all might have heard that 6H staggers on hit. If your opponent hits the stagger recovery timing properly, then it doesn't combo. Super max though, it's still quite safe as it got a buffed hitbox. Just pulling an item on hit or block is the conservative play. Now on a grounded counter hit, the scalpel is still the go-to. But now, for 50 bar on normal hit, it is technically possible to confirm into Crow PRC Snip, as stagger is throwable. Number 10. New air-to-airs. Air normals convert better now thanks to a mix of the counter hit change and some altered launch trajectories. Thanks to the air dash cancel, Jump K offers better conversions overall, but Jump P is extremely safe on whiff. Which one is best will depend on the matchup and situation, based on what else you're hedging against. Number 11. Meteors. Meteors bounce on hit now? I guess? Cool. Thanks, Arc. Number 12. Here comes that boy. Oh shit, what up? Chibi Faust's initial temper tantrum has 2 attacks added to it at the start. Not only does this help cover neutral, but our boy also opens up new routes and pressure. Number 13. Come to you, Matt. Thanks for watching.